Namaste, this is Sneha, and today we are here for our weekly pick a card reading. And what we do in this is you post in comments below a number between 1 and 6, and you watch this video where I will pick 6 cards and read them one by one for your weekly guidance from the oracle cards. But before we start today, I would like to give an honor and mention that today is Memorial Day in the United States. So before we start, I would like to just close my eyes for 2 minutes and have you do the same to honor all the um, fallen military members who have given their lives for the freedom of our country here in America. And I would also love to close our eyes for a couple of minutes to honor all those people. Almost 100,000 people have died due to coronavirus in the last 2.5 months in the United States. So let's take a moment and just close our eyes and pray for all those beautiful souls that we have lost. And now you may open your eyes. And if you are watching this video live, let me know who you are and where you're watching this video from. And then you can post a number between 1 and 6. And I will be pulling 6 cards from my Wisdom of the Oracle deck. I'm arranging my cards here today in front of me. So let me know in the comments below what number is calling you between 1 and 6. Hi Divya. Divya says number 4. So Divya, wait along and I'm going to start from number 1 and then slowly start reading 1 to 6. So just post it in your comments what number is calling you today and I will slowly start reading one by one. So the number 1 is serendipity. And serendipity is all about finding those synchronicities and knowing that you are at the right place at the right time and things are magically happening for you, right? And sometimes what happens is that you might feel that there are synchronicities happening and maybe that those synchronicities did not exactly lead you to where you wanted to go. But that does not mean that they were not working for you, because sometimes things work in a different direction and take you towards where you're supposed to be, right? So some synchronicities may take you exactly to where you want, but some synchronicities will take you to where you need to be. So this is your card for today, serendipity, if you chose number 1. And let's see what the oracle card has to say for number 1. You have stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for spirit loves you so much. This was number one. So, Kusha, that was for you. Thank you so much for joining this morning. If you had number two, this next card is for you. It's a beautiful card and it shows lava and a lot of, burning happening at the bottom, but at the top it shows a new life being born. And this card is all about regeneration. And if you have felt in the last few months where things did not go in your direction, maybe things have completely stopped working for you, look at it in a way where you are being reborn and regenerated in order for something new and beautiful to come out of you. So whatever is happening, if you can take it in a positive direction and see how new things are being born for you, how this new life is turning out for you, you will be able to move forward in a very beautiful direction. So if things have crumbled, then look for that new life in there. And let's see what the oracle has to say for you on this. And card number 2 was regeneration. And I'm reading the oracle message for that. Kusha says, thank you so much. You're welcome, Kusha. Okay. Second chances are available to you now. And this is for the card number 2. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Now, if you have chosen number 3, this is the card for you. This chaos and conflict. And if you are experiencing chaos and conflict in your life, something that happens is because it wants different things to fall into place. So all these cards are very much building upon each other today. So when your life is about to regenerate and reform, you might see a lot of chaos and conflict happening everywhere, right? Things are falling apart. You are not sure what's going on. But in that chaos and conflict, if you are able to find your center, find your mindfulness in right there, you are able to see that new life to be born. You're able to look at the brighter things that this chaos and conflict will bring. So when this card appears for you, it's more of for you to not take part in the chaos and conflict around you, but to step back and look at what's happening and learn from what's going on. Instead of putting your 2 cents in there, just step back and learn. This is time for you to learn more about what is going around you and learn from others. Be open to be coaching, right? So this is number 3. And let's see what the oracle cards have to say for you. Okay. Opposing forces come together to create a turbulent atmosphere, but consider the value of chaos that serves you well as you become unmoved by it. Scatter to the winds, you leave behind the parts of yourself you no longer need, and disperse seeds to reinvent yourself anew. Although the conflict appears to exist externally, its essence is also internal, projected outward, causing disarray. You may find yourself at cross purposes with someone else, facing a storm you feel you cannot control. Yet, every storm passes and chaos leads to a reordering of things. Conflict provides a way to see more than one side of a situation. Look upon this as just a moment in time when you may need to take shelter and step away from the fray. Don't be too eager to fight. This is the time to understand rather than to be understood. So that was number 1, 2, and 3. Now we are up for number 4. So card number 4 is soulmates. And when this card shows up, what it tells you is that the relationships that you are making right now, the people you are surrounded with right now, are bringing you the learning that you have been born for in this life, right? So they are there for you to support your growth, and you are there to support their growth. So that is what a soulmate relationship is like. And sometimes soulmates are in your life for longer, sometimes they are for a shorter time, right? So soulmates are not always just love relationships. There could be soulmate clients, there could be soulmate business partners, right? There could be soulmates who are friends, and they are there to teach you some lesson, right? So all these different people could show up in your life right now, or already could be in your life right here right now, or you might be in a process of having such a soulmate relationship in your life. And let's see what the oracle cards have to say for you. You are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people enter into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you will vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you towards them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially, too. Soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you cannot possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. That was number 4. If you're just joining us today, we are doing a weekly pick a card reading. And what I do in this is pick 6 cards. And all you have to do is pick a number from 1 to 6 and post in the comments, and then watch the video to read your message from the oracle. And I am already done with 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to go to number 5. So number 5 is time to go. And what this tells you is that whatever, it might be time to either walk away from a project that you have been working for, or it might be a time where you are thinking about some specific one second, just some window popped. Always during my lives windows pop up. I don't know what that is, but sometimes there could be some relationships that you need to walk off from. Sometimes there could be just a habit or a limiting belief that you could be walking away from. So depending on what your situation is, and if you are feeling to walk away from something, or if you're feeling to let go of something, this is your time. This is your card that tells you, okay, stop, this is not working for you, and it is time for you to move on with your feelings, move on with your strategy, change your strategy. So that is all telling you to move away from what you have been trying to do. Maybe you are working on a project for 3, 4, 5, 6 years, and it is just not working out, right? It is, and this card shows up. It means it's time to let go. It's not for you. Move on. Okay. And let's see what the oracle has to say for you. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you have learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. I just realized that I have my... Okay. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. Okay? So what happens is that sometimes there are things that we have learned, and for that we have to thank them. And sometimes in the past experiences we have come to some experiences where we need to forgive other people and move on. so that we don't take that negative energy from the past into new experiences. So this is your time to show forgiveness to yourself and others, show gratitude towards yourself and others, also show forgiveness and gratitude towards the experiences, and then move on to whatever that new experience is coming in your life. And now we have number 6. And number 6 is to be fair. And what this says is that universe is going to look at what you have done so far, and depending on that, it's going to give you a fair justice, right? Based on your actions, based on the karma, it's going to weigh everything that is going on and bring you the fruits that you are so wanting, right? So, but it depends on what you have done, how you have behaved, what limiting beliefs you are still carrying out, right? So, I keep getting pop-up messages in between my lives. I need to figure out how to stop that. So that's what the to be fair is calling about. It could sometimes also mean some form of a legal thing that might show up in your life, some form of a legal issue. But I'm not here to predict cards. So, to be fair, let's see what the oracle is saying for you. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from stasis to doing, and from discovering to loving to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. So those were the cards for today. If you like this video, please feel free to share it. Please put this time in your calendar every Monday at 11:11 a.m. EST. I do lives here and pick a card for every week to give you a direction on what you could work on in this week. And then what I would like to also tell you is that if you need more guidance in your life, I do private oracle card readings, and those are 60-minute sessions, and I also use Akashic records in them, and it's a mix between Akashic and oracle cards, and it helps you to get more guidance towards whatever that you have been facing right now. And those sessions are come at a cost for sure, and they are amazing and give you even more deeper insights into yourself and whatever is going around you. And you can book that session. I have posted that I will post it in the comments, but I have also posted it in the description. Secondly, even though I really love to read cards for other people, what I really want is for you all to have this tool with you. So I am going to host a 4-week class to help you learn oracle cards for your own stress and to help you solve your own issues. And that is going to include a lot of different things: how to use oracle cards to manifest, how to use oracle cards when you're feeling frustration and difficult emotions, how to use oracle cards when you are feeling tension in your relationships, right? So there are all these different things that you can use oracle cards for, and I am going to teach it in my class. And that is going to be a 4-week course, and it is going to be online, and you're going to be able to keep that course for yourself for lifetime. And at this point, it is at a very low price. It is at $111, or you can pay $44, 3 payments. And this course is going to start on June 1st. So I have posted that link, and I'll post it in the comments as well. And you are welcome to try that course and see how it can bring amazing change in your life, and it can help you with self-confidence. in self-esteem. It can bring you so much of power. It's just beyond your imagination. So I'm really excited to welcome you in that course, and check it out. So thank you so much again for watching today, and I will see you next week. Namaste.